everyone. I just wanted to review your next two assignments, DBA number 6 and 7. So the learning objectives are as follows. Upon completion of this lecture, the student should be able to, in mods 6 and 7, with the guidance of Emily Plank, who is the author of Discovering the Culture of Childhood, we will attempt to first view the culture of childhood through a whole new lens, identify age-based bias, and expand your outlook on the understanding of early childhood as a culture. Examine various elements of childhood culture, and this includes language, belief, economics, arts, and social structure, to understand children's dispositions of questioning, engagement, and cooperation. So I've combined DBA number 6 and 7. So complete the following. First, read Discovering the Culture of Childhood. View learning video lectures and of course take notes, and complete DBA number 6 and 7. Just a reminder, you must always use in-text citations within the body of your postings. And don't forget to list your sources after your post, okay? And you need 2 or more sources for every DBA. Okay, so the first one is, in 3 to 4 paragraphs, complete the following. As we explore influences in human development, answer the following. First, define culture. Explain the cultural perspective in psychology. In what ways can a child's cultural upbringing contribute to their behaviors in adulthood? I want you to give a summary of your findings, and then I want you to give a personal reflection. So don't forget, when you are answering these DBAs, do not give your personal reflection as your entire DBA. You're actually to go out there and find research about your topic, okay? Use in-text citations to state facts. And at the very end, that's when you give your personal reflection. Okay, you could also examine the following elements of childhood and later outcomes. So again, in 3 to 4 paragraphs, complete the following. You could either look at socioeconomic status, whether the family financial resources, and you could choose whether it is a positive or a negative. Or you could choose to review language development and pick one of the two, either from a bilingual household or underdeveloped parental literacy skills. So you get to choose which elements of childhood you want to focus on. Do you want to choose family financial resources, or do you want to choose language development? Totally up to you. Pick one. Then do an online search of research statistics on childhood future outcomes. So we, as the reader, we want to find out, well, what does the research actually say in regards to early childhood development in a positive or negative financial situation, or from a bilingual household or underdeveloped parental literacy skills. So you tell us the stats of a child growing up in such a household. State your findings and then give a personal reflection. Okay, so that was for DBA number 6. For DBA number 7, answer the following. So what was the most intriguing thing you learned about from your textbook, Discovering the Culture of Childhood, that does not include the information you wrote about from DBA number 6? So you actually have to give a summary of the most intriguing thing that you learned about. And then you have to do an online search and find more information in regards to that subject matter. And then give a personal reflection about the topic. All right, so that is the information for your assignments for DBA number 6 and DBA number 7. And again, with the guidance from Emily Plank, author of Discovering the Culture of Childhood, I hope we are all able to view culture of childhood through a whole new lens.